Corey Crawford with 1 win under his belt. And Mike Smith with 1 as well. These two teams, Chicago and Phoenix, have this series tied at 1 game each, as the first game in Chicago being played here tonight. And this is a critical game 3. The winner will take the 2-1 advantage as Kane comes in here for the Blackhawks. To the slot, and it's over to Keith. Shot here is saved by Smith after it hit his defender, and we get a face-off. Face-off, won by the Coyotes. Doan rushes the tie-up over to Michael Roosevelt. Crossing the line here, fires it into the zone. And it's sent around the board. Sharp, up to Taves. Coming in, pass across to Kane. Fires, and it's wide. Sharp again, and it's back out to the top of the slot. Keith with a shot, and it's saved by Smith. Roosevelt moves it to Hansel, up to Shane Doan. Coming into the slot here, it's off the skate backhander, and it's knocked down by Keith, and he moves it out to Jonathan Taves. Comes to the line, back to Sharp, fires off the pad, and Smith will cover that one up. Great rebound control there. Stempniak over to Morris, and the return pass is intercepted by Boland. Over to Johnson, point shot, and it's saved by Smith. And Phoenix unable to get any shots on goal thus far, as Boland was the face-off there. Bolster with a drive off the blocker of Smith. Morris moves it down to Korpikoski. Over Verbato with a great shot there, and an even better save from Corey Crawford with the glove. And that's the first shot on goal for the Coyotes. Chicago's just looked really hungry in the first half of this first period, as Brunette picks the puck up off the face-off, and now it's Campoli to Jalmerson. Return pass to Brunette. Coming in over the blue line is Boland to Brunette. Fires, and he breaks the stick, and it's intercepted here by the Coyotes. Bodker coming down the left wing side. Coming in tight, shooting, and it's off the pipe after it hit Corey Crawford, and it's to Andrew Brunette. Coming in, Hossa, and he misses the target as it hit a defender in front, and it's moved out by the Coyotes. Mikkel Bodker coming into the slot, back to O'Coin, drives, scores, and it was tipped in front, and it's 1-0 Phoenix. Mikkel Bodker gets the tip in. Great play here. He gets into the slot, passes it back to O'Coin, and is nudged by Jalmerson, and while being nudged, was able to get his stick out there for the tip-in, and it's 1-0. So despite being heavily outshot thus far, the Coyotes find a way to score first, as Roosevelt flips that one into the corner, and it's Duncan Keith. Puts it around his own goal to Patrick Sharp. Seabrook, and Sharp up to Keith, over to Patrick Kane. And Kane coming in tight to Taves, and he misses the net. Yandel up against the boards here, breaks out. Breakout pass, long pass up to Doan. And he takes a shot here, it's blocked, and it goes wide. Hansel to the point, so Roosevelt fires, and it's wide. Kane to Keith. Nice long pass to Patrick Sharp. And he's nudged off the puck there, hit down to his knees. Yandel, time running down, and the first period will end with a Coyotes lead of 1-0. Phoenix was pretty lacking in their defensive department. They gave up numerous shots in that first half of the first period, but they locked it down and went on the attack for the last half, and they ended up scoring, so still being outshot, but Mike Smith has been outstanding thus far. We'll see if he can continue it in the second period. Face off here for the second period, and it's won by Hansel to Doan. Coming over the blue line here, and a huge hit there, and he's knocked off balance by Duncan Keith. Keith leading the rush here for the Blackhawks over the blue line. Coming in, and he's hit before he can take a shot, and Roosevelt will move that one out. And Yandel. Whitney just got creamed behind the play. Hansel coming in. Shooting, and it's saved by Crawford. And Bolin with a face-off win there, back to Campoli. Campoli coming up the right wing side over the blue line. Into the neutral zone, flips it into the corner here. And Morris will send it around before being pressured up against the boards. It's Korpikoski, back to Oakpoint, and Morris now with the pass to Verbata, crossing into the zone for the Coyotes. He's hit there, knocked down, Hosta coming in. Centers the Brunette, and it's wide. Korpikoski picks up the loose puck. Verbata on the rush for the Coyotes. Fires, and it's off the blocker. Jomerson to Campoli. Moves it to Brunette here, and it's back down to Jomerson. Breakout pass to Brunette. Centers! Bolin! And he's robbed by Smith as he passes it over to Morris. To Radim Verbata. Lee Stempniak back to Morris. Flips it into the corner here. And Keith is on that one. Kicked out in front. Korpikoski! Great save by Corey Crawford. Horrible turnover by Keith. Kicked it off the boards. And Korpikoski was all open. Wide open in the slot. And Crawford had to make a reflex save there. Got it right in the glove. Outstanding. And Taves wins the face-off back here to Seabrook. And it's back up to Taves. Pass goes off the skates. But the Blackhawks are in here as Patrick Payne with a shot that is saved by Smith. And the rebound is moved out. And Bonker coming in here for the Coyotes. Coming in, shot, and it's gloved by Crawford. And Taves in the face-off back here to Seabrook. Knocks it around the boards. Vodka will intercept. Yandel with a shot, and it hits Vodka and goes wide. Pyatt tried to get it out front, and Kane will tip that pass, and he gets it up to Sharp. Crossing the blue line here into the attacking zone. Sharp to Kane. Scores! Quick pass all the way across the crease. Makes it in front of both defenders. Yandel skated way too far back into the crease, left the passing lane wide open, and Patrick Kane was easily able to knock that one over the glove of Mike Smith. And the Hawks finally get a goal after peppering Smith, and this game is tied 1-1. Drive here from Whitney, and it's saved by Crawford. Rebound is knocked away. Victor Stahlberg with it here. Over the blue line. Over to Bickle. Into the slot to Campoli. Drive, and it scores! Off of the body in front, and they're going to be waving this off. The referee is going to go check with Toronto on this one. Not sure what the call is going to be. It looks like it hit him cleanly. Scraped off his thigh, maybe. Maybe they think it hit the glove. Yeah, can't really tell from that camera angle, but I'm going to say it's a good goal. What's the referee? And the call is that it's going to count. Victor Stahlberg picks up a goal here, and the Hawks have the lead towards the end of the second period. Just over a minute left. And the Coyotes in here on the attack. Whitney with a shot here, and it hits the body in front and goes wide. Hjalmarsson picks up the loose puck, being pressured here. Sends it around the boards. Picked up by Brian Bickle. And he spins around. Doesn't make a pass. He sends it down, and that's going to be the end of the second period. Blackhawks lead it 2-1 after 2. Third period action here at the United Center. And huge tie-up on the opening face-off. Caves comes up with it. Oh, and he's slashed here. And there's going to be a power play for the Hawks. Oh, he hit on Keith, and he loses the puck, and it's going to be touched by Roosevelt. And we're going to get the call here for slashing. And it's against Hansel. Oh, I guess they're going to call that slash. I thought it was the hook earlier. Or that happened just after that. But Hansel's in the box. PK for the Coyotes, and Korpakowski sends that one all the way down.
1 minute, 29 seconds.
Seabrook to Hossa. Over to Kane. Kane gets around the defender, but he's nudged and loses the puck. And it's sent all the way down here. Seabrook around, and Hjalmarsson isn't there. Taves is. He's hit up against the bench. Flesla will send it on in. Seabrook is there. Hjalmarsson to Taves. Back to Seabrook. And Hossa with it now. Coming into the slot, shooting, and it's wide. Flesla to Doan, sends it on down. 40 seconds remain on the Hansel slash. And Taves. Great pass all the way up the ice to Hossa. In the slot, drive, and it's off the blocker of Mike Smith. Sends it on down. And Seabrook will send that one around to Kane. Taves, back to Kane. Penalty almost over here, and it is. Hossa coming in here, even strength. Hossa slashed, backhander caught by Smith, and we get another power play for the Hawks. This time, it was Adrian Aucoin with the slash on Hossa as he skated on by. Chicago's last power play, not that great. As Case wins this face-off. Sharp with a drive, and it's off of Hossa. Roosevelt being pressured up against the boards. Can't kick it out. Taves with Hossa. Shot. Great save. Smith rebound. Goes wide. Hossa back in. He gets hit there. And the puck is cleared. And Keith will collect that one. And he moves it up to Marian Hossa. Coming into the slot, and it's a great save from Smith off the blocker. Kane still with the puck. Shot here is blocked. And Smith smothers that one for the face-off. And the Blackhawks win that face-off. Brunette doesn't take a shot. Passes to Frolik. The shot is blocked. Doan will clear it all the way down the ice. Minute to go on the power play. Seabrook is there, sends it around the boards to and passing, gets it up to Brunette, and he loses the puck there to Klesla. Pulls it back out though, back to the point. Hjalmarsson with a quick shot, hits the backside of Klesla. Put up against the boards here. Folik with it to the slot. Shot here, and I'm not sure if that made it through, but it isn't a goal. Morris to Klesla, and he'll be able to clear that one down. Not all the way though. Seabrook catches it on the blue line, and Boland. Penalty's going to expire here. Back to even strength. Boland with a puck for the Hawks. Gets by one defender. Shot in the slot, and it's saved by Smith. Korpikoski gets the rebound. Morris up to Stempniak. Coming in for the Coyotes. Shot, it's off the pipe. Got behind Crawford and didn't go in. Klutz with a drive, and it hits the body in front. Korpikoski in tight backhander is gloved by Crawford. Face-off, and the shot there is saved by Crawford, and we get another face-off. Just over 10 minutes to go. Hawks lead at 2-1. And we see Shane Doan has the most hits so far in the playoffs out of any player. And that one's won back to Yandel to Roosevelt. Back into Turris, and it's knocked down by the glove of Corey Crawford. Nick Leddy. All the way up the ice here for the Hawks. And he shoots, and it's saved by the stick of Smith. Yandel. Kane gets it out. Leddy with a drive, and it hits a body and rolls to Smith, and he's able to cover that one. Taves wins the face-off here. Leddy with another shot, and it's off the blocker of Smith. Schlemko will pick up that loose puck. Up to Bodker, back down to Klesla, back to Bodker here. Over the line is Bodker on the Coyotes attack. Coming into the crease, and he's knocked aside. And the puck is in possession of the Blackhawks as Patrick Sharp comes in. DeCane shot pad saves Smith, and he's able to catch that one in his mitt. And another face-off. 6 minutes to go here for the Coyotes. As this score is 2-1. Not in their favor. Not much time to make a comeback. Doan to Klesla. Boland picks that one off. Seabrook fires it into the zone. And Schlemko is there. To Klesla, back to Whitney. Coming out the right side of the ice for the Phoenix attack. Whitney. To the point, Klesla shot! And it's saved by Crawford. 3 minutes to go. You gotta think Joel Quinville's gonna be impressed with Corey Crawford's play tonight. Only goal he's allowed was a tip-in front. And he's been looking pretty solid all game as Patrick Kane coming up here for the Hawks. Pass here to Sharp in the slot, and that one's wide and high as Taves collects the loose puck, sends it to Keith, and that one goes off of the body and handled back to Roosevelt. Under a minute remaining for the Hawks to hang on for this win. Yandel coming here up to Doan. Doan coming around, shooting, and it's pad saved by Crawford, and he'll cover that one up for the face-off. 46 seconds to go. Another big save there. Timely save for Corey Crawford. And Taves wins the face-off again. Taves has been great tonight on face-offs. Keith moves the puck to Taves over the line here for the Hawks. Keith got hit up against the board. In tight to Sharp, and he misses it. And Doan on the counterattack for the Coyotes. Mike Smith is heading to the bench. Doan, and his pass is tipped over the stick there. Whitney coming into the slot, shot, it's saved, and Crawford will cover that one up, and we get a face-off. Only 19 seconds to go. Phoenix with an empty net. This is some playoff intensity. Doan to Roosevelt. Shot! Scores! And the Coyotes tie the game with only 16 seconds to go. Roosevelt with a blast from the point, and it gets right into the shelf. And the Coyotes may have just forced an overtime. And Doan to Roosevelt. Flips it into the corner, 10 seconds to go. That's going to deflate the Hawks' momentum. Sharp to Taves. Over to Patrick Kane. And Sharp on the line with a shot there. Is pad saved by Smith, and he covers it, and that's going to be the end of regulation. Overtime period coming up. Hawks lead it. Is what they are hoping to achieve after this game is over. They hope that they will be leading this series 2-1. And Quinville is going to be very selective in what he's going to say to his team in this intermission, as they should be leading this series 2-1. Tremendous play, and they broke down towards the end of that third period. Scores tied 2-2. Overtime period starting here. Next goal is going to win this game. Final score will be 3-2. Just not sure yet who's going to be on the winning side of that score. And the puck is dropped here. Second overtime out of 3 games for the Blackhawks and Coyotes. Game 1 went to double overtime, won by the Coyotes from Korpikoski's goal. And that pass there was intercepted by Whitney. As Doan moves the puck up here for the Phoenix Coyotes, and that one was knocked all the way to Crawford. He plays it to Seabrook. Seabrook off his escape. Whitney with a shot hits Seabrook. And the Blackhawks are able to move it out of their zone. Seabrook sends it into the corner. And it's going to be picked up by Yandel. Yandel coming in over the red line, over the blue line. Leading the Coyotes attack. It goes all the way out to the point. Kept in. Doan with a drive, and it's rebounded off of the pads, but Seabrook is able to pick that one up. No danger. Kane for the Hawks. Shot there is wide. Seabrook into Sharp. Back out to Seabrook. Over to Keith, and that shot is wide. Yandel. Sends it to Hansel. Sends it in on goal, and it's off of the pad of Corey Crawford. Coyotes starting to even up the shot totals here. Sharp coming in for the Hawks. Out to Keith. Drive, and it's off of the body right in front of Keith. And Sharp shot is blocked as well. Cade still has the puck here for the Blackhawks. Seabrook with a shot that doesn't make it through. Sharp now being pressured up against the boards. He's able to come out with it. Oh, in tight. Huge save by Smith. Kicks it away with a spread eagle. And he's able to spin around and cover the puck with his glove. Not sure how he found it or how he knew where it was. But Patrick Sharp had a huge opportunity to win the game there. And Verbata wins the face-off there. The pass is intercepted. Bolin whiffs on the shot. Brunette in front off the pipe. Stepniak. Up to Korpikoski. Won the game in overtime in game 1. Jalmerson with a great shot block there. And Hossa on the right wing. Shot there is saved by Smith, and he swallows it up for the face-off. 5 minutes to go in this overtime period. We may have a repeat of the first game with the way these two teams have been playing. Both of these goaltenders have been outstanding tonight. And Turris wins the face-off there. And Klesla. Huge hit there. Oh, another huge hit. 2 Coyotes go down behind the play. And Bickle in for the Hawks here to the point, and that shot is one time, then it hit the body and goes wide. Frolik tries to center it, gets it to Campoli. Campoli driving in the net, gets it into Stalberg. Shot here, hits the body in front and goes wide. Hyatt picks up the loose puck here for the Coyotes over to Ryan Klesla. Nice saucer pass all the way up to Mikkel Bodker. Left side coming in around the goal. Coming in front, and he gets the puck wide. Turris up against the boards here, being pressured. Gets it down to Pyatt. Pyatt rounding the Chicago goal, sends it out to the point to Klesla. And he loses the puck here, kept in by Schlemko. Shot there, and it hits Hjalmarsson. Campoli sends it back to Hjalmarsson. Minute and a half to go. Stallberg back to Frolik. Crosses the blue line, and it's going to be offside. Someone was ahead of him. Taves wins the face-off here. Keith flips it into the corner. Roosevelt will pick that one up, sends it to Yandel. Up the wing to Whitney. Crosses the line here, shot, and it's in the glove of Crawford as he makes the save. Face-off won by the Coyotes. Whitney out to Yandel, and it's off the blocker of Corey Crawford. Yandel with another shot, doesn't make it through. Taves picks up a loose puck. He'll move it out himself. He crosses the line here for the Hawks on the attack. Coming into the slot, shooting, and it's off of Smith. Sharp picks up a loose puck. Under a minute remaining here. Yandel picks the puck up, and he's trying to outrace Patrick Sharp, and does. Gets over the blue line here for the Coyotes. Comes around the goal. Out in front to Doan. Shot here is off of a body. Kane tried to drop pass, thought against it. Comes up here, sends it over to Duncan Keith. Huge pass here to Sharp. Down the left side. And from the face-off and circle, he makes a shot, and it's saved by Smith as he dives out and covers that rebound up. Face-off, 28 seconds to go. Michael Roosevelt with 3 hits in this game. And tied up there by Bolin. Brunette with the puck here in the slot. Doesn't take a shot, sends it back to Campoli. Hjalmarsson with a drive, and it's off the stick of Mike Smith. Morris. Moving it up here for the Coyotes. His pass is picked off by Campoli. Up to Dave Bolin. 10 seconds remain in this overtime period. Bolin with a shot. It's off the blocker. Korpikoski around the net. Intercepted by Campoli. Drive turned aside by Smith. Verbata flips it down, and that's going to be the end of the first overtime. And we may just have a repeat of Game 1. Overtime 2 coming up. This game's still tied at 2 apiece. And we start the second period of overtime. 80 minutes have been played thus far, no winner yet. Patrick Kane with the puck off that faceoff, sends it into the corner. Yandel being pressured up against the boards. Taves will dig it out, and Sharp ends up with the puck. Sends it to the point at Duncan Keith. Keith is hit there, puck rolls in, and Yandel's able to pick that one up. And moving up the wing here, Yandel crosses the line on the Coyotes' attack. Stick lifted there, taken away by Duncan Keith. And he stops there, sends it to Seabrook. Looking for an opening, he finds one, finds Patrick Kane. Kane dumps it in behind the boards as he takes that hit. And Whitney to Yandel. Must have been a huge hit there on Whitney. Couldn't see it from this angle. Going into the slot, shooting off the pads. Keith sweeps away the rebound. Keith sends it back to Brent Seabrook. Andrew Brunette. Out to Keith. In front of Hossa, and he couldn't do anything with it as Roosevelt moving it up here for the Coyotes. Have Roddy and Verbata. Around the goal. No, he stops on the goal line, comes into the slot. Spins around, comes back into the slot. Shot there, and it goes wide. Keith picks up the rebound. It's over to Marion Hossa. Sends it into the Phoenix zone, and Roosevelt is there, but Bolin's going to pick it out. Bolin behind the net. Coming around in front, shooting, and he couldn't get the shot away as he gets hit. Brunette sends the puck around behind the goal line. Gets it out to Bolin. Shot here is nice block from Doan. And Doan is almost on a breakaway here, rushing back to D. As Hjalmarsson gets back into the defensive position. Waiting for the defensive line change here. O'Connor, the shot is wide, and Campoli will intercept there. Gets it into Stallberg, over to Brian Bickle. Left side. Coming into the slot, shot doesn't make it through. Stallberg, shot here, scores! And the Blackhawks win it in overtime. Second overtime period. Again, we find a winner. But this time it was not the Coyotes, it was the Blackhawks. And Stallberg gets his second goal on that win. And that ends a long game. Justin Hatton saying goodbye here, and we hope to see you again from the Virtual Sports Network.